Hi all. Been a while since I showed any update on the Fordson. Been a bit busy doing other things, but finally now starting to get back onto the project. So I've done a few little things, getting more and more every day closer to running and driving out of the shed. So I'll go over the things that I've done at the moment, and we are sort of getting there. So we'll start with magneto. That's been reconditioned, that's all back fitted in, timed up. Brilliant spark on that. It's also had new HT leads, new spark plugs. The original ones were hard to remove. They were very well corroded in there, but a bit of soaking in some penetrating oil eventually freed them off, cleaned the threads out with a tap. So they were nice and they're all ready to put the new spark plugs in. What else have we done? We've obviously the engine's all back together, which I showed in the last video. That's all turning over nicely now. Brilliant compression on the engine. The carburetor has been apart, cleaned. We do have an issue with the float. The float does leak, which it does eventually fill up with fuel, so it does cause a few issues, a bit of flooding when we try and get it going. The new manifold gaskets there, and new slip rings, new head gasket as you can see there. So had quite a few new seals and everything. As for does it run, which is again a real big sort of question, it does and it doesn't. At the moment, as we turn it over, we get a few cough splutters. Which is trying to run. We get a few brief seconds of all the cylinders running and everything, and then cut out. And I've diagnosed it so far that we do have a air and a fuel mixture issue. So, which again is around this carburetor. So I know we probably do have on the hot plate, because I've had the hot plate off because that was all rusted up. The chances are the surface on there is very pitted. So of course we're probably getting a few air leaks past the hot plate, which again is causing it to, not run properly. So the chances are that we'll have that surfaced off. So have a bit taken off, so it's nice and flat. Take it off of both the hot plate and the manifold side, so we get a nice, good, airtight seal there. I've also been in touch with a few people that deal with these Fordsons, and that the slip rings and the gaskets, they can leak, so I have been told to seal them up. So I'll try and look around to see what I can seal them up with, because it does look like that, because they don't fit completely tight to the actual engine, you can get a bit of air seepage and everything out of there. So it is just a few teething troubles, but at the end of the day, what do you expect from something that hasn't ran in 40 plus years? I mean, I think that so far we're sort of on the money, we're getting there. So I guess stay tuned and we'll see what else, and we'll see how it develops. I'll keep you all updated. Other things that have been done, new seat and steering wheel, fitted all that on. That was going cheap, so I thought, why not buy it? I need it eventually, so that's all on there, because the original steering wheel was completely rotted away, and so was the seat. So that's sort of to the back. That's sort of the only thing that has changed on here. The mudguards are still pretty rotten as they are. Still not sure the idea and what to do with them. Probably they'll be replaced, not sure yet. Get it running and driving, which is the most important thing at the moment. So other than that, that's parts have all been cleaned up. Radiator, which is behind me over there on the table, on the workbench, that's all been cleaned up. That's all watertight, that's all looking nice, ready to refit. At the moment, for when we do get the engine running, I've just rigged up this really sort of rudimentary cooling system to plug into the hose pipe. So you put water in through one of these pipes, and it comes out the other, mainly through the top and out the bottom. So we can run the engine as it is, sort of, if I stand a bit further back, see better. Be able to run the whole, tractor, the whole engine stationary, but we can run it for long periods of time and without having to worry about overheating, because we've got a nice, fresh supply of water coming in and out. So a few little bits are being done, getting there. hopefully should be running soon, but you never know what could crop up in the end. But other than that, I'll keep you all updated and on the progress, and I will see you in the next video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later.